Welcome to another episode of The Toy Chef with me, FX Franz, Chefatron. And before we go to the Q&A, lots of things happened over the weekend. San Diego Comic Convention 2016 and Wonder Festival 2016 happened. So I'd like to talk about some of the things that were revealed, particularly some of the things I was very interested in. Then we'll go to the Q&A. Okay, but before we begin, um, the next review, in case anybody's wondering, what my next review I'm working on is the Unite Warriors Bruticus. Man, this thing's pretty neat. I actually like it. Just to give you a sample, man, look at this blast off. I mean, damn, why doesn't Hasbro make any of these things? I mean, Takara Tomy, wonderful job. All right, San Diego Comic Convention. Let's start with I got a little list right here. Let's start with DC. I know I don't root for DC most of the time. I mean, I'm a Marvel guy, but I saw Justice League, eh, eight eight out of 10 at best. The trailer, but one thing I am rooting for, well, for Justice League is the new Wonder Woman film. Oh my goodness, that trailer! I cannot wait for Wonder Woman. I think it's going to be the best DC film that they're going to do for next year. I think it's going to beat any other DC films that have been made. I think I'm hopeful for that movie, and that's probably the only DC film I will be rooting for so far that have been revealed. So the toys, not really interested in getting DC toys right now. All right, let's go to Marvel. Lots of revelations, exclusives. Not interested in getting the raft and the collector. It's just not. It's not. I don't like them 100%. I like a couple figures from the raft, but that's not enough for me to really decide to get it. Especially that over here in Manila, it's going for double the price at the convention. It's going for about $240. So I don't think it's worth getting for just getting. I just need the Enchantress and Sandman. So anyway, so lots of reveals. Guardians of the Galaxy figures. Oh, I cannot wait to get an Angela figure. The Kid Nova is also pretty nice. Doctor Strange figures. Nico Minoru, I need that. The movie Doctor Strange, the Cumberbatch figure. Oh, very nice. A lot of Marvel Legends reveals. New X-Men wave. Uh, Captain America, Captain Hydra. Uh, there's so many reveals. I think there's going to be another Spider-Man wave for the 3.75-inch figures. Definitely wonderful. X-Men figures. Really super excited about the lineup that Marvel has that revealed for Marvel Legends. So, well done, Hasbro. I'm hoping they all, they all get released and X-23. I hope they don't screw it up. Oh, Netflix action figures. Oh my goodness. The Punisher, definitely getting that one. Jessica Jones, wow. Hasbro, really going with this Netflix thing. Absolutely love it. Season 3 for Daredevil, very nice. Very excited for that. We're gonna get Defenders, Luke Cage, Iron Fist. Oh my goodness. DC has nothing on Marvel right now. They're all pinning their hopes on Suicide Squad and maybe the new Justice League, but we'll see. You know what? I'm hopeful for Wonder Woman, but other than that, there's nothing going for DC right now. The shows, I've stopped watching them. But Marvel, Netflix, man, Marvel is the Marvel shows are the ones to beat. I think right now, the ones on Netflix. Yeah, very hard to do that to compete with that. All right, Star Wars. This is the Star Wars toys are probably the ones I was most excited about, mainly because they're the ones that are coming up. We get Doctor Strange in November, but we get the new Star Wars movie in December, and I am hoping for another Force Friday. If anybody of you know if there's going to be a Force Friday this year, do let me know in the comment section below. And I'm hoping if we do get a Force Friday for 2016, I hope Manila does it as well. And figures I am most looking forward to getting with Jin Urso, definitely. I do want that Sabine Wren figure. Uh, Hopefully I can get a variant of the Han Solo with the gray hair. And Princess Leia. I saw one here. Oh, the Obi-Wan Kenobi and the Kylo Ren exclusives. I probably will just wait for a retail version unless I can get those at good prices. They're selling at like $120 right now. If you didn't go to the convention, I'm not about to get it. Just for the boxes and all that, but I'm looking to get the regular releases for that. So Rogue One figures, oh my goodness, I definitely very excited for that. So lots of good stuff coming for Star Wars. I hope we get a Force Friday. All right, Transformers. Last thing I'm going to mention, there are two things revealed. Transformers, lots revealed at San Diego Comic Con and at Wonder Festival. Wonder Festival, the pertinent things I really appreciated about that convention was a lot of Takara Tomy versions of the Titans Return, and the Robots in Disguise line. Man, they're awesome. For Robots in Disguise, Bisk, we're gonna get a Bisk. We're gonna get Ratchet. That's great. Power Surge, Hyper Surge, Optimus Prime. Wow, the Takara Tomy version is the one to get. For Titans Return, we've seen a lot of those from BotCon. I'm still hoping, we still haven't gotten the Titans Return Deluxes here in Manila. I hope we do get them because they've been released elsewhere in the world. I was surprised that they never came when the Voyagers and the Leader classes were released. We didn't get any Deluxes. I'm hoping this week or next week we'll probably get the Deluxes. So that's but one thing I really was interested in San Diego reveals for Transformers, Leo Kaiser, that was interesting, and I thought I saw artwork for Triptychon, for Titans Return Triptychon. I don't know, but if Hasbro is doing that, goodness, I hope they do it. Masterpiece line, Inferno, Optimus Primal, and Cheetor. Not really that interested. If they go on clearance, maybe I'll get them. All right. So that's it for the events of this weekend, and very exciting time to be a nerd, to be a geek. So let's get on with the questions. We have about 5 minutes left. I'm gonna do my best to answer as much as we can, not keep this video too long. Okay. Ronnie TG says, have you pre-ordered the latest X-Men ML figs? Looking forward to see your reviews. Yes, I actually have. They're scheduled to arrive this week at Kramer Toy Warden. Hopefully I made the list, made the cut. They've got initial stocks inbound, and do stay tuned for that. I'm gonna put it in a haul video or maybe just review it outright, but I do have a pre-order for the X-Men Marvel Legends set. Okay. Are you going to buy a new house to fit all those toys in? LOL. By Joel Eustace. Useless is his handle. Well, I don't have money to buy a new house. It's my wife who has all the money. She's thinking of getting a house a couple years down the road. Maybe I'll make a basement for all these, or a display room. I don't know. But that's years away. But I'm not buying. She is. Okay. Optim Fire Awesomeness. How you pose your toys for Q&A? If you could do a video with me, what video would we do? Optim Fire Awesomeness. Maybe we'll do a joint review. I think that would be nice. We review the same figure together. I don't know, but I'm open to that. Mixie Boy, what are your thoughts on the upcoming Power Rangers movie? What's your favorite PR season? I love the first one, definitely, the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. I grew up watching that show. That was the first one. After I watched Bioman, I watched Masked Man, I watched Shider, and then came the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. So definitely biased on the first one that ever came out. Thoughts on the new movie? I'm gonna wait and see. It's a big. It's very different from what we know of. It's less. cheesy. It's more Hollywoodized, movie-fied version of. It's like watching Ninja Turtles. You know, I'm hoping for the best. I do love the cast. I like the villain. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, too early to make a judgment. What is your favorite Transformers movie figure from Luis Sanchez? Oh, wow, tough. Definitely Optimus Prime. My MP10 so far. That is probably my most prized Transformers to this day. Masterpiece figures are really nice. Some of the Henkei figures are great. Metroplex, definitely. Uh, yeah, but very, very tough to just keep to one figure, your favorite. Dylan Driver, which is your favorite figure in the Titans Return line so far, and what is your favorite Transformers show? Transformers show, you guys probably know. I love the G1 show. That has to be my favorite one. But the Robots in Disguise is a close second, and Prime. I think tied for second would be Transformers Prime and Robots in Disguise. Um, what was my favorite Titans Return? I haven't reviewed everybody, but if you watched my review for this figure, I was very impressed with this one. So I haven't done Fort Max, and I'm waiting on the deluxes, but I really like this one so far as I reviewed. Okay. What else? Collectatronus. Hey Chef Tron, what do you think of the Star Wars Rebel Season 3 trailer, and which side you on Autobot or Decepticons, and finally which Combiner Wars Combaticon is your favorite? Thanks, keep up the good work from Collectatronus, a loyal subscriber of yours. You pronounce my name as Collectatronus. Hey, thanks man, really appreciate it. All the support, all the love, all these years. Speaking of the Combaticon, I'm gonna do that first. A good thing you mentioned. This Onslaught is looking really, really good, but I think my favorite would have to be still Blast Off. I love Blast Off. I'm a little disappointed with this figure though. He looks great. In packaging and in alt mode, all the colors, but as a figure, he's a little bit disappointing. We'll see as I review it. But that's my initial take on the Combaticons. Oops. What was your other question? What do you think of Star Wars Rebels Season 3? Well, it's definitely interesting. Ezra's all grown up. I'm anxious to see what happens to him. I'm hoping Kanan and Ezra do survive, and they somehow, we don't see them in the original trilogy. We don't see them. They don't see any of them in the latest trilogy. So I think somehow they disappeared after Rebels. I'm just hoping they're still around. But the trailer for season 3 is very, very interesting, and I am very, very excited for that season. Autobot Decepticon, definitely an Autobot. Okay. What else? Cool Dude 7830. Oh man, at this rate, we're gonna run out of questions. Haha. Have you ever bought more than one figure of any line, Marvel Transformers, because of how much you love them? Definitely. The Cyclonus universe, I bought several of those because I love that figure. Archangel, Marvel, I love that figure. That's why I picked up several. In fact, for the X-Men wave, I pre-ordered 2 sets because I love the figures, and it's not uncommon for me to do so. And more often than not, I end up giving that to a friend who needs the extra figure that I get. Anyway, how did you get those new Transformers Robots in Disguise figures, Scorponok, so early? I can't find any here. Dude, I don't know. I just go to Toys R Us. If it's there, I buy it. A lot of seems to be the persistent, prevailing questions every time I do a review. Like, how did you get that figure? I walk into Toys R Us. It's there. I buy it. I pick it up and I review it. I don't know how it happens. It just happens. Or maybe it's because the Philippines is very close to the factories in China. I mean, we're in Asia, and I suppose that has to do something with that. I don't know. But thanks for your question, man. The Duke 013, great video. I appreciate the honesty. If they remake a Chug figure, do you replace it in your collection? If it is a better looking figure, definitely. But if I do like the original figure, I keep it. Okay. JR Stop Motions. Do you think they may introduce Beast alt modes or maybe characters in Transformers 5? You know what? I learned not to expect anymore from the Bayverse movies. If I expect, I just get disappointed because the guy has his own vision of what Transformers should be. So I'm just gonna wait and see. Okay. BA Joseph 67. Hey chef, if you had to sell all your figures and is only allowed to keep one, what would be that figure and why? From Cavite. Definitely MP10, Optimus Prime. That's my best Transformers figure. Yeah. For Marvel, yeah, I'll keep the X-Men figures. Archangel. Okay. Would you ever burn your Transformers to save your friends and family? From Chris Septicon. I don't understand the question. You burn toys to save your family? How does that happen? Shouldn't you just I think you should preserve your toys so you could save your family because the toys would be worth a lot of money later on. Sorry man, I no I have no answer for that. Brendan Fernandez. Hey man, quick question. What's your favorite Transformers character of all time? Mine's Megatron, Optimus Prime. Do you collect BotCon TFCC exclusives? From Roger Moreno. Nope. Bro, you gotta get some AC up in that room. DevCon Supreme. I do have the AC on right now. It's just, I know, it is hot. It's like rainy season in Manila and it's still hot. Okay. Darth Emmett, do you sell any of your figures? Fly Guy's back in Australia. Bring back a Tech Sushi video. Why not? I'd love that. Do I sell my figures? Yes, definitely. I do. I sell it locally here in Manila. I do meetups. That's the only way I do it. And I sell them at shows, at conventions, especially the big ones. The big one every June. I tie up with Our Toys, and we have a booth, and I sell my stuff there. Luis Sobrepena. Hey, Chefatron, can you give me a shout out, please? Hey, Luis, what's up? Autobot Gamer 21. When are you making the next part to pose your action figures? Because I really enjoyed it. Also love your videos and keep up the great work. Hey, thanks, man. How to pose your action figures? Definitely. I'm just trying to decide what lesson to give. There's just so many. For episode 2, it's in the works. Definitely. I'm planning on doing another one. But I'm just trying to decide which lesson to put in. I was supposed to do a joint one with Christian, my good buddy Christian, but we postponed it, and we'll do it another time. But I'm thinking of something else, which I'm on a conundrum of which lesson to show. But I will do another one, definitely, definitely. Okay, Data Slam. Question for Franz. If you were a Transformer, what would your alt mode be, and what color scheme would you have? Color is easy, blue. Blue's my favorite color. Maybe with some chrome. What alt mode? Oh, man, I love Lamborghinis. Lockdown already got that. I don't know. That's tough. Maybe I was gonna say a Toys R Us delivery truck, or I'm a chef, so maybe I'd transform to an oven. That'd be crazy, or like a dough mixer. I don't know. I wouldn't. I don't know what. Maybe an interstellar spaceship that could go warp 10 or warp 50. I don't know. Okay. Chuy Ortiz. Hello, Chefatron. My name is Chuy Ortiz. You know, kind of like Chewy. Oh, Chewy. Sorry, not Chewy. Chewy. From Star Wars. My questions are: what are your thoughts on Star Wars Rogue One? And when are your kids going to be in another video? My kids they're tired at night because they have school. Both of them go to school now, so and they've sort of they're not as excited to do reviews anymore. Danny's still wants to do reviews, but we just haven't gotten the time to sit down and do it because when I'm with them, they like to play around now, and it's hard to set up now reviews for them. So maybe if I get a lot of the kids toys now for Transformers, they're very expensive. So if I get a clearance haul out of those, maybe we'll do reviews of that. But as of the moment, not anytime soon. What was your first question? Rogue One. Oh, I already said it. I'm very excited about Rogue One. I hope the toys do a Force Friday. Okay. Tempest 11. What was favorite toy line from when you were a child? Next question. What cartoon series you wish they made a toy line for or wish they bring back? Favorite? I love when I was a kid, G.I. Joes and He-Man. Those were my favorites. If they do bring back, I'd love a mask. A toy. Hasbro's talking about it. I'm super excited about that. If they do it nicely, not as part of GI Joe, but as a separate line, I'd love that. Hot Rod 271 FTW. Hey Shafatron, 2 questions. If you have seen the new Ninja Turtles movie, what do you think of it? Also, if you could meet any Transformers voice actor, Peter Cullen, man, I would die if I met the guy. If he did a video, I would completely get a heart attack. I haven't seen the latest TMNT film. Sorry. Okay. Alvin Nguyen, what country do you live in? Manila? Philippines, right? I think I mentioned that. Joshua Slosser, Henge Convoy in the background. Yep, right up there. Slimy 007, what is the most you'd be willing to pay if Hasbro started doing highly articulated 3.75 figures and accessories again? I think they do it for the Walmart exclusive. $20, I think, not more than $30, I think. Optimus Prime 80809. I've got another question. Out of all the figures in the Black Series fans choice poll, who did you want most in mind? Oh, I forgot to mention that. The Darth Revan looks really nice, but I was hoping we would get a General Grievous Black Series figure. I was thinking of getting the Elite, the one with the die-cast parts, but I decided to just wait for Hasbro to do their own version. I hope we get that. Okay. Vicmel Epres, I can hear the ticking of your wall clock. It's amazing it doesn't bother you. It's not a wall clock. I actually have a clock right beside my phone. It's just to keep me... Sorry, it's bothering you. I'll put it somewhere else. I'll put it here. It's to keep me from overextending my video, which I've already done. We're at like 22 minutes, I think. So, sorry, I didn't know it bothered you. It's right here now with Unicron. Okay. Last one. Last two. Beefatron Convoy. If Optimus Prime killed your parents, would you burn all of your Transformers collection or just Optimus Prime? He would not kill my parents. Come on, man. If he did, he would not do... It's too hypothetical. DCOM Prime. Maybe I should also do a Q&A video. What do you think? Yeah, definitely, man. You should do one. Alright, that's all the time we have for this week. Join me next week again for another episode of The Toy Chef. Thank you for your questions. If you have more, please add them in the comment section below. This is FX Fran Chefatron signing out. See you in the next one.